What's up, guys? Spin Firearms here, and if you could hit that like button, leave a comment, or even hit that dislike button. It all helps the channel, it all supports 2A, and I appreciate it. Now, this is my FN503, one of my most carried firearms. As you know, I always say it, because I always stress the point that even something as a single stack can make sense for your situation at hand, whatever you're using it for. Now, I use it for pocket carry at work, and I switched pocket holsters. I now use a Vedder pocket locker holster. I was going to do a 1-week review, but as you all know, my channel was down for a week. So this is going to be a 2-week review. And I'm going to show you what I liked about it, what I didn't like about it, and so on. Just going to be honest with you guys. So first thing I like about it is there's no way that anything could ever get in this trigger guard. Even if for some reason the firearm came out a little bit, nothing about this holster will get in that trigger guard. That's definitely a plus with all the movement I do and stuff like that while carrying it. Also, it has a very nice hook on it. It's very easy to latch onto your pants when you're practicing drawing and so on, and I do have those videos up if you want to check them out. Also, I like the amount of space given right here for your draw. It's almost the perfect amount to get fingers in there, get a good purchase, and also you can press on this little piece right here, and it'll release this because it does have tension like a regular holster. Now, what I do like about it as well is when you take my firearm out, it's still dirty, but it's not as dirty, and that's because this whole firearm part wasn't as open as my other pocket holster, but you can still see after carrying today this thing did get pretty dirty, and that's because the downside of this holster is it is enclosed, so you're going to get a lot of buildup in there. It might seep through the crack a little bit, but that comes with the pocket carry game. You can see all the debris, and actually I cleaned this maybe a week ago. I got to clean it again. Obviously it's looking pretty bad, so actually a good amount of stuff has gotten in there, but that's like that with my other pocket holster as well. That's what happens. But that is the one downside to this holster. The other downside to this holster is it is thicker. Because there was no holster aspect to my old pocket holster, it was just a trigger guard. You have all this extra and all this extra for printing. Now, does it print more? Yeah, but honestly, it just looks like a cell phone in your pocket, so it's not like anybody says anything. And plus, everyone I work with knows I carry constantly, so it's not a big surprise. But the average person is literally just going to think you have a phone in your pocket, especially with a small firearm like the FN503, because honestly, it looks like a cell phone, like an iPhone or something like that. Now, as you heard it just go in there, you heard all that grit and stuff, so I am going to have to be cleaning this holster as well as my firearm. That's just part of pocket carry, but that is one of the downsides to it. But am I going to change back, or am I going to stay with this? I'm going to stay with it. I feel like it's a very secure option, and I'll give up a little printing to have something that's secure, and that I know is secure, and that's something I know is not going to hurt me or go off on its own. So I'll still continue to carry the FN503 in my pocket, and I'm going to do it with this holster. So yeah, I like this holster a lot. Maybe one thing I would change is make it more open down here, because then stuff could travel through instead of getting stuck here and then all day. But like I said, that's part of pocket carry. If you're going to have retention in a pocket holster, it's going to be tight on your firearm, so that's going to stop the stuff from traveling through. It is what it is. Like I said, if you take care of your firearms, if you clean them properly, then they'll always function and work. But the FN503 is a tank, and it is built to shoot while dirty and gunked up, and that's exactly what happens to it. So I don't ever feel I don't feel worried about it not working, because I've shot it in some crazy conditions. I just got to keep cleaning it the way I normally do. But yeah, that is my 2-week review on the Vedder Pocket Locker Holster. I like it so far.